What's going on, guys? Welcome to Own the Chaos. Another great day today in the world of the OTC. If you're joining me for the first time, welcome. What we do here is we trade over-the-counter stocks, and I discuss with you guys how I find success in trading them. Today was another great day. Had over 100% gains in one trade, and I'll show you how I did that, how I break that down, and give you a little bit more insight on how it is that we find success in stocks like this within our community. So as always, I'll welcome some folks here, and feel free to ask any questions over here on my left about today's topic or anything related to over-the-counter stocks. So some usual suspects in here. Dylan, what's going on, buddy? Muiz, hey, you're back. That's right, you've been gone for a little while. So welcome back. Gabe, what's going on? To Roma and Daniel. So we'll wait for a couple more folks to tune in. While we're doing that, if you're joining me for the first time, please check out the links in the description below. We are We Trade HQ. We have a community of over 2,200 folks within our community. And I said community twice, but whatever. And we are a conglomerate of traders, whether we're trading over-the-counter stocks, options, Forex, cryptocurrency, it doesn't matter. We're all under one roof. And it is WeTradeHQ.com. You get to interact with folks for free. You get to do technical analysis and live chatting all under one roof. It's all free. It doesn't cost you a thing. Please go check it out. I encourage you to do so if you're looking to jumpstart your trading career, especially if you're just starting out. We're definitely the community for you. So check us out. It's WeTradeHQ.com. Links are in the description below. So, all right. I had a 100% trade today, and it was fantastic, especially since the OTC has been so slow today. And it was on COTE. If you guys weren't following me today within our group, I shouted that out a bunch of times today. It was a great trade. Love to see it. And yeah, so let's break it down. So how did I find this stock? As you guys know, I am a huge proponent of Equity Feed, and Equity Feed helped me out today, along with our community, might I add. So what I do is when I find stocks that are trading for unusual volume, I do a few things. I'm going and looking at a certain criteria as to what I think might be a good trade, or it's based off of share structure, news, and stuff like that. So just real quick, photo guy, it is COTE, and I'll show it to you real quick. So just bear with me one sec. I actually went over my unusual scanner video yesterday with you guys on how to do that with Thinkorswim, and this actually showed up on my Thinkorswim unusual volume scanner as well, so you guys would have been able to see this pop up at the same time that I did. So here it is, COTE, and then again, that was my subpenny with greater volume scanner there, and it popped up first thing. I wouldn't say first thing this morning. Actually, I had my morning mentorship. If you guys are interested in that, I encourage you to check that out too. But I had my morning mentorship this morning, and this popped up right after my morning mentorship. I go live with an exclusive group of folks from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. It's the most volatile time in the market, and as soon as I signed off with those guys, this popped up on my unusual scanner, and it's been one that's kind of been on my watch list for a little while, and it popped up because it had been diluting for a while, so I've been downtrending for quite a bit. And here's what happens when a stock gets diluted and all of a sudden it's not diluting anymore, or maybe that dilutive market maker backs way off. It usually induces quite a bit of buying, and that's what we saw here. It was driven all the way down by dilution to its very bottom, which is right around 0007. I noticed it around 0009 and 0010. And it wasn't, and at that point I was searching around trying to figure out why this was moving around. And so if you're not familiar, this is OTC Markets. If you're looking to find a profile on any one particular ticker, this is where you want to go to look at security details, which is what I did. I looked at the share structure, saw that it was at 49 million shares as far as the float's concerned, which is very good. Very low floater, especially for stock that's being traded this low. Now, obviously it's being diluted, so shares have been added to this since April, but the way that it had been trading today, it didn't look like there was that many that had been added, and I'll show you what I mean. So if you're looking at this, there wasn't a whole lot of major, like huge chunks of buying that would typically coincide with a stock that had a higher float to get this to move. And that's what we look for. We look for stocks that have very low float, so it takes little pressure to move it. little buying pressure to move it. So it moves very easily. And so, I mean, it only had $115,000 in volume today, in dollar volume. So it's really not that much, and it moved it well over 100%. I think it had highs of 150, if not 150%. And, you know, maybe I should have sold it a little bit higher, but I wanted to see where it was going to end up. But, you know, still, I can't complain about 108% gain, and was super happy about that. But what had happened is that I was looking through the security details, trying to figure out maybe if there was some news that came on, not security, but just through the profile, see if there was news that came on, and there hadn't been any news. And so when I was looking at this, I saw, okay, well, something else has got to have this thing moving. So actually what ended up happening was within our group here, this is, again, the We Trade community, and you can see, folks, we're talking about it in here. One of our members, his name's I Like BB Stock, actually shouted out, noticed that there was no dilution going on with this. So I went and looked here, and this is Thinkorswim. If you guys aren't familiar with this, I use TD Ameritrade primarily. And VNDM is one of those market makers on level 2 that you will see is a dilutive market maker, and he had backed way off. And since this thing had been driven down quite a bit to its very bottom, and you can see here how it was oversold quite a bit as well on the RSI. Once the buying started, that's when it popped up on my scanner. Got confirmation that it had not been diluting anymore, so I hopped right in. I got in at 0011 and was able to turn over 100% profit on this. I will say that I wish I would have gotten in a little bit more. You know, I wish I would have made a larger investment, but with the way the market's been going lately, honestly, I wanted to minimize my risk. So I took a smaller position. I only took about $700 or $750 position on it. And so I just decided, you know, I just wanted to, you know, minimize my risk and see where this went. And fortunately, it went the right direction. The momentum was still there. I was following it all day, and you know, made my plan, got out on the ask prices, and you know, maximized my profit. It was great. Perfect day, perfect trade. Made over $700 in one day on one trade, and that's how you do it, guys. That's how you do it. So if you're following me within my group, if you're not, you got to be there. And again, links are in the descriptions. WeTradeHQ.com. Join us on Discord, guys. And we're just a fun community. We don't beat anybody down. We're always here to help, whether it's myself or any of my admins within my group, or even just the regular folks that are in there. Everybody says good morning to each other. Everybody is actually genuinely concerned. One of our members just had a baby last night, and we were all congratulating him on that. It was crazy. So we're so much more than ticker symbols and dollar signs here. So if you're looking for a community like that, people who genuinely care about you and your well-being and interest and how we're interested in making a positive impact on your life, then you got to be here. You got to be here at WeTradeHQ.com. It's absolutely free to join. Check us out, and boom. So, guys, oh, good morning, JF. Vayeti, I think. I don't know. I butcher names all the time, so sorry about that. So, guys, again, the ticker symbol was COTE. Take a look at it. And so it doesn't look like there's any questions today, but that's all right. Yeah, Taroma made $200. So, yeah, there's somebody within our community already made money on COTE as well because of the strategic play that we made on that as well today. So, awesome. No other questions today. Not a big deal. So we'll just shorten up this video. So if you guys don't know, you know I'm pretty big on fishing, but I'm also a huge cigar guy. So I'm going, and there's a big cigar event with a bunch of my cigar buddies that I'm actually going to have. I'm sure I'll get talked into buying a box or two, but it's usually how it goes. But anyway, Chris got in at 0013 and got out 0021. Perfect. Oh, Dylan, good question. So sorry, I almost forgot. Look here, I'm wearing another shirt. See this shirt? Look at that. Look, see the sign back there and this shirt here? I mean, that's freaking awesome. You know what's even better? And I'm sure you saw this on the thumbnail, but look at that. See that? Is that not the greatest thing ever or what? Look at that. Buy the effing dip. And then we got WeTradeHQ.com over here too. Is that cool or what? Huh? That is, I think it's awesome. And this is just the beginning. So the apparel store is within the next week. It will be going live, and you guys will be able to buy their shirts. You guys saw the meme that I had on there. You thought was hilarious, that you guys just make fun of me, which is completely okay. People make fun of me all the time, and I make fun of myself. If you can't make fun of yourself, then I don't know what's wrong with you. You should be able to do that. So all the We Trade apparel, the store is going to be going live soon. I'm just excited to wear these and just kind of rep the We Trade HQ, Own the Chaos crew. And yeah, so stay tuned for that. And if you are joining me here, this is the first video you've ever watched of me, subscribe to this video, because why wouldn't you? We have a great time. And like this video because I know you learned something today. And why wouldn't you like a video that somebody experienced a 100% gain on? I don't get it, but whatever. Anyway, smash that like button, subscribe, hit the alerts so you know when I go live. And that is all I got for you guys today. As always, I will see you all before the bell, and B. Smith is out. See you guys. Have a good one. Get out of here.